Hi, Randy Page, Superintendent with Freeman Public Schools.
Jeremy Schroeder, High School Principal, Freeman Public Schools.
Mr. Schroeder, we're going to talk about cell phones today.
I'm Jocelyn Potberg. One thing that you need to learn about your cell phones is don't put things you don't want everyone else to see on the internet.
My name's Brady Blue, and to stay safe on my phone, I usually just listen to music, and that's pretty much all I do.
I'm Emma Alberts, and you can stay safe on social media by only accepting friend requests that you know.
So, I was thinking the other day, the cell phone, what good is the cell phone? What do you do with your cell phone?
You know, nowadays, I like to check sports scores, see how the Cubs are doing. Of course, they always win, so it's always nice to know when they win. I can text message with my friends. I can even have a conversation with my parents.
Emergency services, you can dial 911 from anywhere. You have a cell phone in your pocket. I have a son that lives out of state. It makes it easy for me to communicate with him. We could probably list 1,000 things that are great about having a cell phone on our person and our ability to communicate at any time, right?
Absolutely. They're a great tool for communication and educational when they're used in the right way.
We're not going to agree on the Cubs, but we can at least agree on this.
Absolutely.
You know what else I think we can agree on? There is danger that we need to be aware of with a cell phone.
Absolutely. If you don't use your cell phone in the right way, maybe you choose to take a picture that maybe you don't want people to see. When it gets sent out over the World Wide Web and on the cell phone, it's out there and there's no getting it back.
If I want to send a message that makes somebody feel bad, I can send a message on that cell phone 24 hours a day. And if this person doesn't take their cell phone and put it somewhere else at night or when they get home, I can make them have to deal with it 24 hours a day. Those are some things that we want to talk about with cell phone safety.
Absolutely. There's a lot of things you can do to take care of how you use your phone, when you use your phone, and why you use your phone. Number one, if you're going to use it for communication purposes, great. That's great. But if you want to use it to bully or harass someone, that's not going to end very well, because sooner or later you will get caught.
But it's okay, because any picture that I send on the cell phone, as long as I send it on certain apps, it'll show up for a minute and disappear forever, right?
Nope.
No.
It's going to stay on a server, and we could actually find that server if we need to, and all those pictures are out there forever.
Let's look at it this way for a minute. A shotgun is a great tool if you want to go hunting. A car is a great tool if you need to travel a long distance. In the hands of a young person, would you put a weapon in their hands without sending them to a hunter safety course?
Not at all.
Would you put them behind the wheel of a car with no training whatsoever?
I would hope not.
Danger, right? So the cell phone works in the same way. The cell phone can be a great tool, but we need to have some training. We need to have an understanding of what that tool is capable of so that we can be safe as we interact with that tool.
It's a great time, parents. Have a conversation with your kids. What's appropriate? What are your expectations? And what's going to be right and wrong? Just like you would when you're driving a car, or if you're handling a firearm, or anything else that can potentially put you in danger.
I'm Kaylee Behrens, and one way I manage my cell phone is keeping it in a different room while I'm studying.
I'm Jackson Personal, and a way I stay safe on my phone is I don't open text that I don't know the person that's texting me.
Hi, I'm Holden Ruse, and one way that I manage my phone is I put it on Do Not Disturb when I drive or when I go to sleep.
Check the next edition of the Freeman newsletter. We are going to have an invitation in there for parents and kids to come in so that the school and the community can talk further about cell phone safety. Because maybe you have questions. I know I have questions, because most of the kids in this school who handle a cell phone are more knowledgeable about that cell phone than I am. So I need to be able to keep up to know what is going on and what kids are doing and can do with that cell phone. Look for that invitation in the next Freeman newsletter.
We will see you guys at that informational meeting. Thanks, and go Falcons.
Nothing is more important to us than your safety. Go Falcons and have a great week.